subscribe, and if you don't have a derivative account, just create one. I'll leave the link in the description below. Also join my WhatsApp group if you are not familiar with analysis. I'll help you out with analyzing the markets. This is volatility 101S. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a few things before we go into the main thing here, how I entered this trade. But before I show you how I entered this trade, there was another sell which I entered at this point here. I entered a sell here. So how did I manage to enter a sell at this point? I was supposed to show you the screenshot, but it's just fine. Okay, so guys, may I analyze the markets on higher time frames, then I go in lower time frames and finish the work. Like higher time frames will give me the correct signals. I go in lower time frames, I find entry point. That's all. So at this point here where I've said here where I entered the sale, if you can see properly, there was a double top here which formed. Now you can't see it properly like this unless I put it in 4 hours time frame. So in 4 hours time frame, this is what I'm talking about. You can see. So guys, the rule here is the market, the way the market goes. If it's, for example, forming a double top, it will go, it will come down, it will go again, it will come. Now when it reaches this point, don't rush into entering a trade there and then. First wait for the what? For the pullback. You wait for the pullback there. After the pullback happens here, when it happens and then it comes back, now that's when you enter. When you enter your trade, make sure you go in lower time frames, you find a perfect entry point, then you enter your trade. That's all. You ride the trend. Now when riding the trend, you make sure that you spot areas of support and resistance areas. Okay, you spot areas of support and resistance. So in this case, okay guys, VIX, or let me just say synthetic indices in general, they respect price action. So you can see that there's something that happened earlier here. And you can see it continued here, the same thing that happened even here. It was respected. That area was what was respected. So if you entered your trade from here, meaning this would have acted as your what, your first support, then you watch what will happen when it reaches this area here. Okay, when it reaches this area here, meaning you've got three options. Okay, three options. So the options are, it's either the market goes up, or it goes down, or it goes in a range. So as you can see, this market like moved in a range for some few days here, and then what happened, it continued going down. Now when it's going down, what you need to do guys is to spot what what's been happening behind, what's been happening to the market behind before what's happening now. That's what gives you the idea to predict. At least you might have an idea of what might happen next. So here is what happened. So after the market came down here, it was rejected at this point here, as you can see. That's where it was rejected, and then it tried to go up, but it continued with a what? With a downtrend. So if I'm not mistaken, if I put this one properly like this, you can see, I'm not sure if I'm the only one who is seeing this, which was formed here, and this one here. Okay, the market, it tried to come at this point, it was rejected, it came back. It tried again, it was rejected, it came back. For the third time, it had to break this area. Okay, so guys, immediately it had to break here. You even saw how the candles, the momentum, it was very good. So that's how I entered the trade. And then I've been keeping this trade for a while. Now, there were some points where I missed a point like here. Okay, so you can see what happened here. The price was like it dropped a bit up to this point here. But I did not cancel the trade because if we look properly here, like this was the first lower high formed here. So it formed this lower high. I had hoped that the market was still going up because if I check in a day time frame, this is what happened here. So I still had hope that the market will still be in my what, in my favor. So if we go to what's happening now, the market tried to come again, like it came up to here, formed another what, another lower high, and then it's continued going up. So I'm sure we can have a trend line. We can have a trend line which can touch these points. We can have a trend line which can touch these points here. Or let me use this one. So if we put like this, what we're expecting is that at a point, the way the market is moving, okay, the way the market is moving, you can see it's coming, it goes, it comes, it goes, it comes. So what if you want to detect a change in direction? The first thing to consider is the momentum. Let me say, look at what's happening here. Immediately you start seeing something like this now, meaning the market is about to shift. So here, those who are scalping now, if you're scalping, what you do is you wait for the market to reach here. Then you see if you're scalping, since it's an uptrend market, if it reaches here, meaning you've got, there is a possibility of the market going up. If you're scalping, you enter for a short time, then you cancel the trades. So let's see what's happened, like what happened here. Let me talk about those who are scalping. If you're scalping, for example, then you enter, okay, if you enter from if you're scalping, then you enter from here. You've seen when the market comes, it touches there, then you enter, meaning you ride. It reaches there, you take what? You take your profits, then you wait again, it comes, it touches here, you enter again, you go. Just like that, scalping can be easy in this way. Now, the thing that people usually like make a mistake when it's an uptrend and then someone wants to scalp the market, then they start going against the trend in higher time frame. That one, there is a high possibility of losing because anytime the market can change, then you end up saying no, this market, there is what, a manipulation of charts. Okay, so guys, another video, I'll send another video very soon. Just subscribe to this channel so that I help you with analysis. Thank you.